Hello, in this video tutorial, we'll take a look at Unit 2, Activity 2. And in this activity, we're going to focus on how to find information on websites, and eventually you will write a summary based on information that you find on a website. And so if we take a look, in the Minds On section, you'll see a video from a teacher, and she's going to explore the Fanshawe College website. And she's going to show you how you can navigate and how you can find information when you're on a website. Take a close look down here at the tips that they give you on how to identify your purpose and then how to find information that suits that purpose when you're on a website. A website can be a complicated thing. There's many web pages on a website, and you have to be able to navigate that website and find the right links to get to the information that you specifically are looking for. Speaking of which, when we move into the action section of the activity, they'll discuss the difference between website and web pages. We oftentimes use those terms to mean the same thing, but they're not. They have different meanings. A website is an entire site with multiple, in some cases hundreds of web pages. So this, what you're on right now, this is a web page. If I go to the home page here, we can get to the home page for our entire website. So that's an important distinction to make. Make sure that you understand the difference between the words website and web page. Okay. With that said, you're going to be given 3 different websites that you can go to. They're all going to be related to Canadian government or Ontario government processes, and you're going to download a graphic organizer. And if you download that graphic organizer, it'll look like this right here. Okay, and so you're going to choose a website to visit. So you've got 3 websites here that you can choose from. And so you can take, for example, if I choose this website right here, I can put it in as my website that I'm visiting. And then you're going to try to find information based on the purpose for each one of these 3 websites. So if you go to the first one, you're going to find out how an adult can apply for a Canadian passport. If you go to the second website, you're going to try to find out how someone renews an Ontario driver's license. If you go to the third website, you're going to try to find out how someone can apply for OSAP, which is the Ontario Student Assistance Program. It's something you would apply to if you're going on to college or university, and the government can help fund you. So you're going to choose one website and one purpose. So hypothetically, if I've chosen the first website, and then that means the first purpose here, I can put that into my graphic organizer as my website and my purpose. And now I'm going to go to that website, and if I click, it'll take me right here. And I'm going to have to find information on how an adult can apply for a Canadian passport. So I'm going to have to take a look through this web page. Hint, hint, I see Canadian passports right here, a link already. But you're going to have to find the right links, follow those links, and maybe follow more links depending on how many web pages you have to take a look at in order to fulfill your purpose, in order to find the information you're looking for. So again, it doesn't matter to me which one of these websites you choose and which purpose you follow here, but choose one and fill out a graphic organizer identifying the main idea and identifying the supporting details that you find on the web page. Okay? And then with that said, we'll move down to the consolidation, to our assignment in this activity. And you're going to have to write a website summary. So use the notes that you've made in your graphic organizer here and write a summary. So imagine that you are being asked to summarize information for someone who needs to know the steps and the most important details on how to either apply for a passport, renew a driver's license, or apply for OSAP. So again, the same questions that you would have already done up here in your graphic organizer. You're just going to again choose choose whichever one you looked at here, and you're going to write a summary based on the information you found. So in this summary, it will be important to think about how you organize your ideas. Will you organize the information chronologically, so from beginning to end? Will you organize it in order of in order of importance? So what is the most important bit of information that you need to provide, and then go from there. Think about the method that you're going to use to organize your summary here. Think about what is the best way that you can explain to someone how to apply for a passport, or how to renew a driver's license, or how to apply for OSAP, and then provide that information as simply and as straightforward as you can. You will be asked to include transition words to link your ideas and your details. And if you click on the on the link here, it'll take you to a page that'll give you a number of transition words and phrases. You certainly will not use all of these, but you can use a few of these in your summary to link your ideas. And then in terms of the requirements for your summary, you do need to use complete sentences. You do need to begin with a topic sentence that identifies the main idea of your summary, the title of the website that you use to find the information, and the publisher or the government organization which is responsible for the website that you used. So if you remember from Unit 2 Activity 1, you always start a summary by establishing the main idea, the title, and the author, or in this case, the publisher of the information that you're using. You're going to include supporting details, but make sure you're leaving out anything that is unnecessary or off topic. So when you go to these websites, you're going to find tons of information on tons of different things. So for example, on the Canada Travel website, they're not just going to cover passports. They're going to cover air travel. They're going to cover all sorts of different things. You have to make sure in your summary that whichever topic you've chosen here, you're staying focused on it and not providing unnecessary or off-topic information. Make sure you include transition words. As we said, you can use some of the transition words from this link. Use your own words. A summary is not the same thing as copying, as we talked about in Activity 1. If you do include direct words or direct phrases that you take from the website that you're using, so for example, if I go to this Canada Travel website and I want to take a sentence that relates to the information I'm providing in my summary, I have to put quotations around it, right? So any words you take from the website, put quotations around it. But you shouldn't be using a lot of direct quotes. You should be writing primarily in your own words. And then lastly, you're going to include a full citation for the web page. So you're going to have to tell me the title of the web page that you used, the website that you used, the publisher, the date that they updated their information, the web address. This can be a bit tricky. Providing a citation for a source is sometimes complicated. You have an example of how to do it in Unit 2 Activity 1 when we first looked at summarizing. But if you need help with writing a citation for your website, let me know. And if you have trouble with it when you submit your draft, I'll provide feedback and help you with that. Okay. As always, once you're done with your summary, you'll submit it to the Dropbox, and I will give you feedback. If you have any questions about Unit 2 Activity 2, please let me know.